Do you have a sense of urgency when it comes to your recovery from your chronic neuroplastic pain? Christian St. John here with Your Life Beyond Pain. And today I was thinking a little bit about why people often do not have a sense of urgency when it comes to their recovery from chronic pain, neuroplastic pain, mind-body syndrome, TMS. And there's a wide variety of reasons why this is. But as I was thinking about this, I think the biggest reason why is that humans have this false feeling that their time is infinite, right? And we as humans we know logically that's not true. I mean, I think back to when I was in high school. I had an amazing friend group, really tight group, and one of my best friends in the world, his name is Dewey, was just so smart. He graduated at the top of his class, went on to do very well at university, landed a top job in New York City with a bank, finance company. I mean, just as sharp as a whip. Could have been anything, right? Could have been a financier, a senator, politician, business owner, engineer, just one of these guys that had remarkable intelligence. And one day in his late 20s in New York City, it was all taken away like that, gone. When I think about the goals he had, the dreams he had, things that he wanted to do in his life that he never got to do, it's a good reminder for me that we don't have unlimited time. Most recently, years back, I was a patient advocate for one of the top regenerative medicine clinics in the world. They focused in on stem cell therapy. And we helped so many patients with cutting edge science. And my manager there was in his 40s. Just another super intelligent guy. He worked for Google. He had a background in health, also a background in computer science. And he was a great leader. He really helped grow the company. We all learned a lot from him. And the company really took off as a result of everything that he kind of contributed to, and just really made an impact on all of us. And one day, not too long ago, it was all taken from him, gone, overnight. So I bring this up not to be morbid. Sometimes people say, Christian, why are you talking about death, right? This is so morbid. The reason why is I think death is a great motivator. I think death and suffering are great reminders that our time is not unlimited, it's not infinite, and none of us know. None of us know when we're going to be kind of checking out, moving on, if you will, passing, whatever you want to call it. So if you're suffering from a chronic pain condition, neuroplastic pain, mind-body syndrome, or maybe you think that's what you may have, and you just keep putting off, considering that it might not be physical, putting off learning new skills and techniques and creating new habits to actually get you out of the situation you're in. If you keep putting off changing your thoughts, your beliefs, putting off the work, which isn't easy. When I say the work, I mean stepping into a new identity, the identity of someone who's living their life beyond pain and no longer allowing the pain to control them. You're losing your most important asset in this world, which is your time. All you have and all I have is our time. That's it. It's the most important asset that anyone has. And when I think back to my suffering, wasting 2 years bouncing around from doctor to doctor, physical therapist to physical therapist, treatment to treatment, medication to medication, right? Resisting this concept that my pain can be more neurological or nervous system related or brain generated. It really bugs me that I wasted 2 years. Bugs me. I would like to think that I'm smarter than that and I could have done better than that, but that was my journey. The problem is I see a lot of people out there that reach out to us at Your Life Beyond Pain, and they're interested in learning more about our coaching, or people online, and they don't really have that same urgency, right? They're 3 years in, 5 years in, 7 years in, 10 years in. Some people are 20 and 30 years into their chronic pain conditions, and they're still kind of closed off to the idea of mind-body syndrome, neuroplastic pain, and they just keep thinking that they have all the time in the world. They don't. They don't. So the message for today is, if you've been suffering from a chronic pain condition beyond the normal course of healing, meaning months and years or longer, where bone, tissue, ligaments, right, all the structures in our body have been scientifically proven to heal way before then, and you're still in pain, right? You owe it to yourself to have a sense of urgency. Have a sense of urgency. And if you don't, I don't know what to tell you, but recovery from chronic neuroplastic pain is not easy. It doesn't happen overnight. So when I'm saying have a sense of urgency, I mean have a sense of urgency to get to the bottom of it. Have a sense of urgency to pursue a different avenue, because when you're open to that and then you start pursuing it, a switch doesn't just flip where the next day you're totally relieved from your pain. Like in my case, I wasted 2 years, then I was kind of open to it, then it took me like 7, 8, maybe even 9 months to totally resolve my chronic pelvic pain. So I had that sense of urgency at the 2-year mark. I would say for the first 2 years I was probably dabbling and doing what most people do. So we cannot control like how long it's going to take for us to actually recover, but we certainly can control our mindset, our attitude, and how we approach our situation. And I can tell you this, the faster you get on with it, the faster you get after it, like the faster you can develop a sense of urgency about what's happening, to turn over as many rocks as you can and try as many things as you can until you find that one thing that actually moves the needle for you, the faster you'll be able to finally move forward and start living your life beyond pain. But for the people out there that just don't have a sense of urgency, that are complacent, that have kind of given up, it's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard to move forward, and I know a lot of people have given up, and I am empathetic to that, especially if you've been beaten down for years and decades. It's not easy to put that out of your mind, but you have to dig down. If you want to recover, you have to dig down and have a sense of urgency. That's all. All right, we have one life to live. We don't know when our time is going to be up, and so that was one of my deciding factors in getting on with it, learning, and I'm still learning. Learning every day. Just had a sense of urgency and was sick and tired of the story, the suffering, the nonsense. So no matter how beat down you might feel physically and emotionally, today's a new day. Today's a day for you to shift your mindset. Today's a day for you to step into a sense of urgency. Today's a day where everything can change for you. That's the message for today. I hope it helps you.